And now for the second time in 2 weeks, there were these white vans pulled over here in the neighborhoods of Coral Gables, and inside them were dozens and dozens of Chinese migrants and also smugglers. They were stopped yesterday, and then 2 weeks before that, very, very similar, another white van. The police chief here says they believe that these migrants were dropped off somewhere in the area along the water, along the Atlantic Ocean here. And it's interesting when you dig into it, there's this issue with the Caribbean right now, Elizabeth. China is buying up thousands and thousands of acres of land in the Caribbean, places like Antigua, the Bahamas. It's being called America's third border, and we're told that's a place where these Chinese migrants stop on their way to Florida. We spoke with Congressman John Molinar. He is the chairman of the Select Committee of the CCP. He is aware of this. Listen to what he told us, Elizabeth.
In the case of the Chinese, you don't know the affiliation with the Chinese Communist Party, and that's the concern, because the Chinese Communist Party will leverage Chinese nationals to do things that are nefarious and against the interests of the United States.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And you know what? I hate to say it, but bravo. That's one thing I will agree with Trump on, because I'm glad that Kamala Harris didn't win, because had she won, she would have carried on this foolishness. It's people right now that they are losing it's the Americans right now that are losing their jobs because they got, they're bringing in immigrants and stuff. We can't help the whole world. We just one country. And I guarantee you, if Kamala would have gotten another term, well, because essentially that was another term, because she would have just carried on what Biden had done. Even though Biden dropped out, she would have carried on what he was already doing. You know, I know so many people that are feeling the financial strain with these immigrants coming over here. Those 4 years, people can't find no more part-time jobs. The gig work is all taken over by, you know, people used to do like gig work like Uber and DoorDash, stuff like that, part-time to have, you know, to be able to make ends meet. The immigrants have completely took over that, to the point where if you try to sign up with Uber or those like Instacart or those other type of like gig work apps, you have to be on a waiting list. All of them got waiting lists now because all the immigrants have all jumped on them. Because that's a quick way to make some money, just having your driver's license. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to speak English, you know? And you see them out here in L.A. They all in Rancho. Biden really messed up this country by doing that. He messed it up. And I hope Trump can, you know, I agree with Trump when it comes to that, because we can't house the whole world, man. This is ridiculous. And they coming from China. They coming from the Ukraine. They coming from Armenia. They coming, not just, they always want to make it just like Mexicans, but they come from all over the place, you know? And we can't have, you know, the streets are overcrowded as it is. LA's so overcrowded now. It's unbearable to drive. As soon as you come out your driveway, you in traffic jam, and it increases every year. And I guarantee you, it's because of Biden's dumb ass with that immigrant shit. Then people over here. It has to be a cutoff point. This country is but so big. Like, how are we going to take care of these people are moving from other countries all over the world, India? How are we going to have all these people in one country? And it just makes no sense. It's stupid, and it just makes no sense. And that's why this country is on its way out. It's going to hell in a handbasket. Anyway, what do y'all think about this video, man? Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles and Ezra. The thumbs up button.